last time against Arsenal. We had a plan and we had an opportunity to really go at Arsenal, but in the end we didn't execute what we talked about before the game, and on the day we were poor and Arsenal were very much the better side. Different times, different stages of the season. We play them tomorrow, second game of the season, first home game, so the atmosphere is going to be fantastic. A lot to look forward to. We've got what seems like a new stadium. We trained on it yesterday and it's fantastic. It'll be interesting to see how the sound reverberates around the stadium now. One of the sides has been filled in, so I think everybody's really looking forward to it, and the fact that it's Arsenal in town as well just adds to it. When our fans get behind the team from minute one to the last minute, then there's no more intimidating place than here. When that happens, we circle the wagons and get on with them and show people what we're about. So, and obviously Arsenal coming to town maybe helps out.
Mark, have you got any injury worries? For the players, not yourself?
No, I'm fit and well. No, we're okay. We came through the weekend okay. We had a few bumps and bruises, but we're okay. Probably the only one is Julian Ngoy, unfortunately, has pulled his thigh, which is quite a nasty one, so it could be 5 to 6 weeks, unfortunately, given the type of player he is and the explosive nature of his play. So we've got to be careful with that, but it's not an ongoing thing, so we'll be a little bit cautious with that. But apart from that, I think we're reasonably okay.
I suppose Stoke's defence were quite sturdy against Everton, but with Bruno Martins-Indi now available, will you be sort of tempted to make the change?
Well, Bruno's here, we were delighted with that. Actually, on the day, as you said, I thought we played really well defensively, and back three, back five, were very accomplished, so there's no rush to make changes, but clearly I have that option. In terms of away performance, I thought we certainly acquitted ourselves really well. We were very competitive against a good Everton team who'd invested heavily, and I didn't feel there was much difference between both teams. Very few opportunities in the game for ourselves and for Everton, actually. Bruno we know about, we know what he can bring to the team, so we're delighted that he's here. We had to be clearly a little bit patient, and everybody was a little bit anxious towards the end of it, wondering whether or not it was going to happen, but thankfully it did, so Bruno's future's here. We're really happy with that, but at the weekend I'll make a decision based on what I think is the best team going into the Arsenal game, but Bruno clearly is a big part of what we're doing moving forward.
I believe there's representatives from St. Pauli over here. Is there any news of any Stoke players heading for Germany?
No. I think they're just coming for a fact-finding mission, really, just to look and see how we operate and how that fits in terms of what they do, and can there be overlaps in terms of player development, and I think it's just about exchange of ideas, and I'm sure along the way there'll be tie-ups that will be helpful for both parties, but I think these are early days in the relationship, but it's certainly an interesting one. I think everybody's quite looking forward to see how it develops in the future. In transfer windows, it's all about being stronger at the end of the window than anywhere at the beginning. And if you look at the players that we've let go, I'd argue that probably there's only one player there that would really this year be considered as a regular starter. The rest were squad players, or were likely to be squad players this year. Okay.
Thank you.